All right, I'm here with Dave and KB. Today I'm actually digging into a unit I got a couple years ago back in the section of Philly when I lived in the city of Philadelphia. I lived in Roxborough. This was on a house on Durnley Street right off of Ridge Avenue. And I've been eyeing it up since I moved there in 2000. So I was 10 years between my ages of 10 and 14. I was always eyeing this unit up. Then I drove by a couple years ago. I think like 2016 or 2016. Trump was in office. 2016 or 2017, I believe. And noticed it was gone. I'm like, oh man. Well, then I saw something out the corner of my eye on the ground on the side of the house. So I looped back around and found it, and here it was. So I went by. Nobody was home. I didn't take it because I didn't want to steal it. I wanted to take it honestly. So I went back a week later, and they were home. They told me, yeah, take it. So I did. Long story short, this must have been sitting outside for a few years because it was filled with leaves and it was just all wet and damp. And somehow the chassis seems okay. However, the bottom of the compressor is rotted out and it was leaking some oils. I think it was in December too, so I'm pretty sure I had the thermostat jumpered out. I don't know if I took the jumper out or not, so we're gonna find out. And I highly doubt it has any charge in it. But my plan with this one, being that I already use a compressor swap, I have a unit with a B series that's basically done for. So I'm going to take the B series out of here and make a high efficiency 110 volt Emerson Quiet Cool. I'm estimating to get between 12 and 14,000 BTUs out of it when it's all said and done. And the reason I come up with that number is because the Emerson actually does have a 13,000 BTU model that runs on 110 in the Dynamic chassis. Ken Horan, you might be the guy to talk to about that. Maybe you have an idea. This unit here, it's from 1983. I remember it had a AW, I think, in it, and we decoded it to 1983. So I got the circuit breaker turned off. I got this rigged up at the moment. So we're going to get ready for a smoke test. Oh, you guys are just in time for the smoke test.
Yeah, we're making a video here. We're discussing wiring and making sure it didn't screw it up. Because,
I have faith in you.
We have an official Sparky here.
I have faith in you.
That's good.
But yeah, think about how badass this unit's going to be when it's done, providing it works the way I want it to. Now, we're going to convert it to 110 volts. I need to source out a 110 volt fan motor and do similar sorcery to this as I did to the other one as far as the fan motor installation is concerned. Now, that being said, I got to turn the circuit breaker on. We're going to try this bitch out. Yeah. You can't even hear the radio out here, but yeah, go ahead. Boom! No, we're good. Turn this all the way down to fan only. But if I got the thermostat jumper out, it ain't gonna matter where I have that set to.
I like how we're all standing back.
It's quiet.
That is.
And what you're hearing is back here. You're hearing the back. If you had that out of it.
This is quieter than line dynamic. I have.
I get the fan motor out of this.
And we're gonna save this fan motor too, as Kenny just did.
Can I get that?
You want it?
I could use it for mine.
Yeah.
I think my motor.
Absolutely.
Get that extra switch.
All right.
Turn the damn thing
Do
on.
the honors, Kenny.
All right, cool.
It's on. Actually, the compressor's over here with I'm an idiot. Yeah.
You do it. I'll do it.
Do it. Run. It does, believe it or not. You don't think that's gonna?
Hold up, if it does.
Dude, there's no way the thing has. It does, but there's no way the thing has a freaking charge in there with the oil is leaking out of the bottom of the compressor. That's crazy. It definitely has a charge.
It has something in it. Gotta give it a few minutes. I don't know. It might be too nice to take a work.
Oh, it's done.
It's got it.
Dude, I'm telling you, the bottom of the freaking compressor's rotted away. I remember that.
Fun to experiment.
Okay, right here it's warm. Over here you feel a little bit of chill. I don't feel any cold on the freaking. Is there?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a little bit of cool right here, but other than that, it seems like it's the outdoor temp. It's definitely not a full charge. They'll be blowing colder than that by now if it were.
Well, the people props are having something in it. Yeah, protection is not.
It does sound good too.
See, that'd be a fun experiment to like flip the compressor over, brake clean the crap out of whatever's rusty, clean it up, JB weld it, let it sit for a
I want
month.
the compressor.
It'd be fun to try. If it ever could hold pressure again.
Dude, it is blowing heat out the back. You can smell the burning oil though.
It depends on
How they put it set up.
like that
They
little
don't-
cold spot humidifier is the high side, but
Okay, so those are, yeah, that's
it's not
cool.
right in the compressor.
Okay. And then just dumps right into the shell and yeah, it takes it
Or this charge dump.
Yeah.
If you stand on the back, you can smell the freaking burning oil.
It smells like we're at the back.
I know, I smell.
It's got something left. Like it would probably, you're probably getting 10,000 BTUs out of it. Yeah, especially being that this ain't cold at all. Oh, right here it is. You got a little bit right here at the top row. The temp button for some giggles. That's freaking crazy.
I like it.
Like I said, here I thought that it was only blowing cold till it was like 10. Yeah, like it was. I think it was in the teens that day when I fired it up. That's fucking quiet.
It is. And this is the same unit that's inside your house, right?
Yep.
CB2 and everything?
2 years newer. Believe it or not,
Really?
believe it or not, the wood grain is actually newer than the speckle. I thought it'd be the other way around. Freaking stinks, though, don't it? The freaking temperature of the air is coming out. But it's blowing cool. Like I said, it's not like ice cold like my living room one is. 60. You gotta take into consideration it's in the mid 80s out here.
80.
Well, I think the high is mid 80s. Not right now
in the sun.
115 in the district. Oh shit. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, it works. It's going pretty good now.
You could actually use this if you really had to, if you were desperate. Oh, slide it out of the case.
All right. Let's unplug it first.
Got it.
Good deal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to stop it for now until we get it out.
Good
I
deal.
don't have the tripod.
Wow.
This is as bad as I remember. Absolutely. The pressure mounts are completely gone. It's just sitting in there. This is a little bit rough. I don't believe the condenser or the evaporator to have a leak. I think it's just
Still
probably,
have pressure in it.
yeah, I'd say it's just from the oil, the leakage at the bottom of the compressor. It's all rotted away to nothing. And like I said, I don't believe this to be from use. I believe this to be from sitting outside in a pile of freaking leaves for years.
That'll do it. Oh, yeah. That'll definitely rot shit out.
But yeah, here it is. So I got, of course, being that we're converting it to a 110 volt unit, I have to source out. I think I repeated myself, but if I did too, bet tough shit, you'll hear it again. Find myself a 1/5 horsepower motor. It is quiet.
It is.
The other option I actually have, I think, is an AH over there. I haven't. I have a compressor of an 18,000 BTU unit, but it'd be cool to have a freaking B series in one.
If you want to save some time, you could put that in there. Don't put that in there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not 110.
Well, here's the other thing too. That AH is,
How was it?
and it was out of an 18,000 BTU unit too. Out of a Fetters. Well, that's it for now.